Do you believe in heaven? Does that bring some sort of comfort to think that there's something there?
I think there have been many, many stories of this ilk. You know, I remember like a family friend of ours, little girl was only 5 and she had leukemia. And sadly, in her dying moment, she saw all the angels. And, you know, a little girl of 5 doesn't really know about all of that. And she said, oh, mummy, mummy, look at all the angels that come to get me. So little stories like that. Personally, I want to believe that there's a heaven. I don't know what it looks like. I don't have that description of it. But I am a believer. Not to say that I go to church every Sunday, but I have a very strong belief. And I remember once on a programme I was doing called Heaven and Earth, which is all about morals and religion and so on. We had 2 Oxford dons on, so both very well qualified and both were scientists. And yet one was a total believer in God and heaven, and the other total disbelief. And at the end of it all, these very intellectual men, way above my understanding, they just agreed to differ. And one didn't believe and one did. Yeah. I choose to believe. And I must say, when my daughter Karen was ill, I prayed so much. And many people said to me afterwards, did that not shake your faith, the fact that my prayers weren't answered? And I went, no, because I needed my faith to carry on to do what I had to do. Yeah. And I still want that faith. I want it, in other words.
Yeah. You believe very firmly.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a Christian and I absolutely believe that heaven exists, and I'm very much looking forward to going there, not anytime soon, but, you know, I'm praying that heaven is my destination. And I think that, you know, faith in itself brings comfort to so many people in so many different situations. And whether you are a staunch believer or whether you're not, I think the power of prayer and the power of believing in something other than yourself is a really positive thing. I mean, I believe in God and I'm so grateful for him in my life. He's brought me so much peace and comfort in many different situations. And he's a good laugh too. He's not all heavy. He really is a good laugh. He's got a great sense of humour. You'd get on really well with him.
Have you met him?
Yeah.
What, and you've had a laugh with him?
Absolutely.
Shut up.
Absolutely. How? Well, you know, faith is about a relationship, right?
Yeah.
So I have a relationship with God.
God, I haven't even got a relationship with God. I've got a relationship.
No, but absolutely, he's got an amazing sense of humour. I mean, you've only got to read the Bible. It's really funny. It's a very funny book.
I've never heard anyone say the Bible's funny.
Oh, oh my goodness, it's so funny. I mean, we'll school
We're
you
going
on
to
it
be talking
another
about dad jokes at the end of the show.
Are you going to throw one in?
I'm interested to hear.
From God himself, absolutely.
Yeah.
Listen, I think it's fantastic that that belief and that faith brings you so much comfort, and I wouldn't knock anybody for having that. I kind of envy you having that because I absolutely don't have it.
Not any faith in it.
No, I don't believe we all go and sit on a cloud and look down at everyone else and all live in paradise. A, it must be really busy up there if it does exist. B, you know, we've got these incredible scientists in the world who've discovered so many incredible things, and we've put spaceships on Mars. You know, they've discovered the smallest atom that even the human eye can't see, and yet we don't have one single scientist that can prove that. I think...
You ever watch Most Haunted? They never get a picture.
The brain is an incredible organ that we only use probably not even a quarter of.
Yeah.
And I think those moments, when possibly you have those moments like that lady, is some of the brain shutting down and causing hallucinations or images that have been stored in this computer in our brain that, as it's shutting down,
Although it's interesting that
really
you
just
say
do.
that you've no faith, because, I mean, being Irish and you were a Catholic, you would have had religion drummed into you when you were small, wouldn't you?
Yeah. No, my mum was, like, 100% practising Catholic. She didn't just go to church on a Sunday, she went every single day. She worked for the church. She went to Lourdes every year to help the disabled and the sick as a volunteer, you know, and totally believed.
Yeah.
All my life, my mum believed. And sadly, when I saw this woman who, to me, should have been anointed a saint for what she believed in and her worship of this higher being, be ravaged by Alzheimer's, I guess that was the moment where I thought, no, I'm not having it. I'm not having it.
What about you, Andrea? Have you had any experiences?
I believe in something. I don't know quite what it is. I believe that I think it's fascinating that every religion and every far-flung corner of the world seems to emanate from one story that sounds so similar, and yet it seems to be all the different takes on it culturally. I believe that we are all made up of some sort of energy.
Yes.
I don't necessarily know what happens to that, but I do think that there's something in it. I just don't necessarily know what. Haven't pinpointed it yet, but that's what I
all on a journey to find out what it is for ourselves.